to the CEO Talk Mumbai. This is an initiative by The Talk. My name is Anmol Garg and I'm going to be the moderator for today's session. I'm the founder of a sales training company called Sales 5X. CEO Talk is a platform that helps sharing ideas and insights to transform organizations and to create a better and transparent forum for meaningful business relationships and partnerships. This event is brought to you by Tata Tele Business Services. It's the country's leading enabler of connectivity and communication solutions for businesses. I would now like to welcome our lovely panelists who've joined in for today's discussion. I have with me Mr. Manas Singh, the CEO Radcliffe Group of Schools. We have Mr. Pratap Singh Nathani, the Chairman and Managing Director, Beacon Trusteeship Limited. Ms. Rachna Busari, the Head SME National Stock Exchange of India Limited. Mr. Prashant Shah, co-founder Stratwisors Healthcare Private Limited. We'll also be joined by Mr. Sumit Pal Singh, the Group CEO of Sumaya Lifestyle Limited. All right, I now invite Mr. Manish Singh, the General Manager, SME Operations Mumbai, Tata Tele Business Services, to deliver the welcome address.
Basically, we use this platform in order to interact with all of you, industry experts, so that, we can come to some kind of a sharing of ideas, sharing of thoughts that we have kind of encountered in our own business lines.
Let's dive into a roundtable. The theme of today's discussion is rising to the challenge with the tech advantage. I have about 5 to 6 questions and I would love to get your views on each of these questions. How has the pandemic affected your business and your revenues?
Our business is mainly focused in healthcare space. The pandemic has turned out very positive for our organization. We have closed very good deals during this pandemic period.
Because of that social cause, we got very good orders. And our revenues got 10 times fold from the last year. So it has been a blessing in disguise for us.
A lot was impacted, and to go back to late 2019, I would say, wherein the economy was already going slow and the SMEs were already taking a hit because of the slowdown in the economy, and we saw less of fundraising options from the SMEs on the Emerge platform since 2019.
If I have to honestly answer, I think situation is not good. The first 2 months were horrible and we had a lot of challenges and setback. I think the challenge was also that economy got a hit and obviously the parent cash flows reduced due to loss of jobs and stuff like that. And that had a ripple effect on our fees, and any school to survive needs the fees. That is the only source of income.
Question to all the panelists, if you see your revenues going up in the second half of this financial year, H2, raise your hands if you see growth, some green shoots. Prashant, Sumit says, Manas, you're still, okay, Manas goes, say, Rachna, do you see the sentiment improve? Okay, everyone agrees that the second half with a lot of unlocked restrictions being removed, coming back to normal, is that what we see in the next few months?
Coming back to normal looks difficult. However, there is a permanent shift in the behavior, in the consumer preferences, and the way people were buying products, buying services. Overall, it looks positive.
People have started coming out. They have now moved towards going again to the shopping malls and shopping again. But it's still not to the extent which we are looking for. But yes, we are keeping our hopes high, and we agree that in the Q3 probably we will be at the same level, pre-COVID levels we were there.
This industry will be the last to open physically because of the issue of the kids who are involved, because they are young and it's very difficult to manage. But yeah,
so I think the investor sentiment is already on the positive side, and they've been waiting for good companies to come up with their IPOs, and I see that trend to continue.
How many of you think work from home is here to stay? Left hand if you think work from home is here to stay. Right hand if you think we're going to go back to office once the vaccine is out. Or give me a namaste if you think it's a hybrid model. Okay, everyone does a namaste. Okay, Manish is also doing a big namaste is what I could see.
Hybrid model will shift. Probably it could take another 6 months or 8 months of time. And this is visible from the valuations of the startups, what we are doing on the co-working spaces.
So we are into manufacturing. So that cannot happen from the work from home. So this is not going to last for us.
Majority of us have been functioning from home, and few people come to work, and they also have been devised to come in shifts. So we put them in shifts. They come for 14 days, and then there's a break given to them. So that's how we devise the whole mechanism. and the back support was always given by people from home itself.
We are hoping to ensure that so soon with the corona thing coming down and vaccines hitting the market and stuff like that, we will be able to convert even the teachers to school first and then slowly the students. So we are getting ready accordingly.
For sure, I can tell you the hybrid model is there to stay. I mean, with or without corona, it does not really make a difference. Quite a few companies have now understood that this is the best model to go forward with.
What did your organization do to make sure there is business continuity?
We have got our softwares installed in such a way that we can monitor our manufacturing and the productivity of the production of coveralls, that how many coveralls and how many fabric is required. We can monitor it on our screen on real-time basis. This has helped us getting all control without the manpower there.
So from our front, yes, for us, meeting investors and meeting promoters was the most critical thing, which was bridged by tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and similar products available in the market.
Restricting access of data to particular people, to particular levels, so that we ensure that every information is not available for everybody. Manner during this corona time, having understood the sensitivity of what we do and how it is being monitored, I think this became the way of life and the discipline of life in this 9 months that we worked around.
So obviously we are leveraging technology. We are using Zoom. We have our communication platform partner called Ulo, through whom we are giving the parent flexibility to use any form factor to log in, whether it's a mobile or a laptop or a desktop or even a tablet. Our content team is also giving recorded classes so that parents and especially students can see those classes anytime post school also. There is something known as a virtual lab. We have now converted all those experiences virtual.
Manish, I'll come to you. What about the cyber security risk? A lot of big organizations have had their databases compromised. Do you think SMEs are prepared currently to deal with this cybersecurity risk?
The cybersecurity risk actually did not wait for the corona. It was always there. What we have seen is that now more and more SMEs who are digitally forward, they have now woken up to this idea of ensuring that that data is safe. And that's a product that we have also now come up with. Cybersecurity, endpoint security, firewall, these are some of the products that we have launched. SMEs who are digitally forward are now embracing this cybersecurity as an option to save their data. So I think it's a good news at the moment.
One strategy that's worked for you, your business, that you want to advise to someone who is listening to you right now?
I would say enable cost efficiencies would be very important for promoters and organization to sustain very organically.
I think purely adaptability and innovation, not being rigid with your usual systems and quickly able to jump to new ways of learning.
Being flexible, you need to be adaptable, and you need to even think about digital transformation. They are the key things which even I would want to tell all the SME promoters.
You have to take the decision on the right time, and it is all about being quick. So we also took the right decision at the right time, and just a little innovation on that, and with the help of technology and all, it was very easy to get the things going on.
So my only suggestion to them is that they need to keep their themselves open in terms of digital adoption, and they should try as much as possible to be digitally independent, that way, because in the long run this is going to help them, and this is going to help improve their efficiency. This is going to help increase their productivity as well.
Quick question to everyone: what have you been reading, watching to keep yourself updated on your business, and who is your influencer?
I've watched Young Turfs and also some few startup related series multiple times, just to understand strategies, just to understand way of thinking, how can productivity be improved.
I was having the normal newspaper, I was reading the normal TOI and watching some good web series. Business leader, I'm inspired from my own chairman.
I do a lot of internet-based reading, especially related to technology and edtech space and education space. I try talking to a lot of people, whether they are my parents, they are my ex-colleagues, current colleagues, and I just try to understand what is happening in other schools, other educational organizations. Sometimes some very good ideas come my way. If they are good, I just copy them. As simple as that.
This is Anmol Garg, and on behalf of Tata Telebusiness Services and The Talk, I thank you for again being part of this discussion.